Well, a very good morning to you all. Thank you so much for joining us here at Travel Tour Taste. It is day 6 of our 11-day adventure upon the Britannia. Where are we today? Well, we've just arrived. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. We've just arrived in Malaga. So we're not doing any short excursions today. What we're going to do, we're going to get off the ship and just have a wander around. So we've just ordered breakfast. I, of course, have gone for the Eggs Benedict, which I thought I might. But you can get all sorts of things. You can get a nice fry up, you can get your cereals, you can get your American pancakes, you can get muffins, whatever you want, your continental breakfasts, and of course your croissants, which I had yesterday, I do believe. Sarah's gone for cereal, good old-fashioned shredded wheat, and instead of juices this morning, I've gone for a smoothie, gone for a healthy option. So they do have a healthy options list as well, and with a special shout out to Fleming. Great waiter, high quality, and those waiters work so hard. It's an 18-hour day from 6 in the morning till midnight. They do really push the boat out, so a special shout out to Fleming, our waiter. Up on deck 16, this is the smoking area for all of those that do smoke. This is where you can come, and of course deck 17. Now we're right at the back of the ship, at the back of the Horizon Buffet restaurant, and behind me you can see the beautiful Malaga. We've got a little pirate ship, I say little, it looks huge in the background. Lovely mountain range over in the background also, and just to my left hand side a lovely little beach. And I don't know whether you can see it, I only just spotted it a couple of minutes ago, but there's a Roman fort up on the side of the hill there. That's probably where we're going to head today. They've got an amphitheatre. It dates all the way back to obviously Roman times, or many centuries old. But it's going to be a good day. The sun is still trying to get through. There is rain forecast, but at the end of the day we are nearly at the end of April, so what more can you say about that? I'm sure that the little beach down there will begin to get a little busy as the day progresses, and it's literally, we're going to jump off shift to the port side and just walk along past the palm trees and see if we can make our way up to the Roman fort. So let's go do it. Okay, so we are off the ship and off on our adventures. Apparently this Roman fort with the amphitheatre is only about a 20-minute walk. So, since the sun is shining and we are smiling, we're going to walk it, and we'll let you know exactly how long it takes. You can see behind me all the coaches lined up for the short excursions, and there's our little baby, there's our home. Isn't she glorious? Oh, Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. I'm loving the mountainside round here though, it's very nice indeed. Absolutely stunning. Wow, I might even have a look and see. It is a pretty port, isn't it? Yeah. It's very pretty. Not Pretty Patel, but pretty port. PP all the same, not PPP, but yeah. So the masks are off now, we don't have to worry about them for the next few hours. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning now, so we've got around 7 hours. They want us all back on ship by 4:30. So, but I would say aim for about 4. Always give yourself that extra half an hour, because you don't want to be stood on the side of the port waving at everybody as the ship goes off without you, because that wouldn't be a pretty sight. It might be a pretty sight, but it would be a pretty devastating one as well. We've got palm trees along here. As you can see, that sun is still trying to come out. It's getting warmer and warmer. Cannot wait. So all we got to do is follow this long path all the way around to the left, and then hopefully this Roman fort with the amphitheatre will be advertised. So just follow the signs, I guess. As for Travel Tour Taste, we always do it go off the beaten track. We'll probably end up getting lost at some point today. More than likely, isn't it? Yeah. And you know, if we're not back in England in 6 days time, then do send out a search party. But yeah, Malaga, it's so far so good. There was about 6 or 7 shore excursions that you could do if you wanted to, ranging from around £28 all the way up to £65, I do believe. And it is here that we are picking up the one and only Mr. Marco Pierre White. Yes, we've got a celebrity chef on board. Unfortunately, it's all sold out. £150, you can spend an afternoon or an evening with him, cooking and eating and chatting and photos and book signing and all that type of thing. Me and Sarah thought about it when we first got on the boat, but then we decided to change our minds because we're both as tight as they come. Right, I'll catch up with you again very, very soon indeed. Let's go party. We can feel a Red Collective moment coming on. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, love it. I guess that's Malaga's little lighthouse. How cool is that? Photo opportunities are everywhere here in Malaga. Okay, so I just want to apologise about that last song. I'm sorry, Ren Collective, if me and Sarah killed it, but it had to be done. Oh, and there's the ship from a different angle around there. How lovely is that? So, I don't know whether you can see, I'm sure you can. Up in the background there, over to my left hand side, over my left shoulder, you can see the fort. That is where we're heading. And there's 2 of those pirate ship boaty things. Tell you what, there's a lot of joggers as well. Beautiful morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, and there's tons and tons of joggers. Malaga, the residents of Malaga must be very, very healthy indeed, because it is quite mountainous as well. Good morning. See, that's the way to travel. That is definitely the way to travel. When you want to walk, I'll jump on your dad's back, okay? No problem. Right, let's get on with this little adventure. Wow, so right next to the port of Malaga, or the port that we're in, you've got a little dog park. Now, I've not seen one of these before. You see them on TV in America and New York and all that kind of thing, where you can let your dog off and they can attack each other and they can poo everywhere. But yeah, this is right next to the port. Got climbing frames for the kids and the children and the grandparents if they're feeling energetic when they bring them. But you know, I should imagine in full summer that this place gets very, very busy indeed, and it will look pretty spectacular with all the plants and the flowers. It's very clean, as you can probably tell. I haven't seen any rubbish around on the floor whatsoever. So their council are probably a little bit better than our council in England, wouldn't you say?
I would say so.
Yeah, and you know what, just jumping back to the other video, if you've not seen it yet, do check it out. In Portugal, in Lisbon, we saw graffiti absolutely everywhere. Now, we haven't seen any, we haven't been off the ship long. There she is in the background. Oh, look at that. Hey, yeah, so we haven't been off the ship very long, but we haven't come across any graffiti or anything like that as well. So that's really, really encouraging. And it looks like just there, you've got some lighting rigs behind me. It looks like they maybe have a stage, so probably throughout the summer this would be the perfect place to have live entertainment,
yeah, maybe,
and that type of thing. So there's a restaurant there called Kaleidoscope, and where we've just come from, over to my left, there's lots of little cafes and restaurants all the way along there. So I expect that it gets very, very busy. And as you can see over to the left as well, a lot of hotels, a lot of high rises, but it's very, very quiet. It's only going to get more busy, of that I'm sure. That's the great thing about cruising, because you can go to all these different countries in a short period of time and see whether you like them. Yes, I do agree that you're not going to see it all. Like, we weren't that impressed with Lisbon, but Portugal has got some beautiful places as well. But I think Malaga would definitely, especially this part, would be a great place to come and spend a week.
Yeah.
Don't you reckon?
I agree. I'm liking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which is great, and I love this, England, take note. All their traffic lights, you have a countdown in red to tell you how much longer you've got to wait until it changes to green, and then once it's changed to green, it gives you a countdown to get across the road, just like in America. So England, please learn. We need these things worldwide because they're brilliant. It's a great idea. Sometimes the greatest things in life are that basic. Hey, so we have found it. That's not bad going, is it? We have found the Alcazaba Theatre Romano. Yes, the Roman theatre. Inside it's got an amphitheatre, so I can't wait to get there. And it was only about a 25-minute walk from the port. Very, very easy to find, well signposted. All we got to do now is try and get into a fort. I'm sure that there's a conundrum there.